Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jude from Happiness and Crafting. So today we are going to be adding to our reference journal. This was last week's page, so this week I have got my lovely Shabby Chic French collection paper. So I thought these would go really well with this side, so they sort of like match in quite nicely. So I've got a few pieces here. I've got a few of my embellishments that come with the pack as well. So I thought I would try and sort of like incorporate some of these into the page today. So I've got this one, and I thought I might just, I love this piece here. So instead of having sort of like the plain page, at the moment I'm quite liking covering up the pages completely, so you've got a lovely background. So I thought I would put that on the back. I've got an envelope sort of thing that I made here, which I quite like on there. Not quite sure how we are going to pop that on, or if we will, but I've also got these lovely sort of like strips as well, which we could use, or maybe we could use them as little tucks like that. These are lovely. These are the journaling cards, and all as I've done, I've printed them onto 250 gram paper, GSM paper, which I have got now, and it's fantastic. So all as I did, I sort of like brushed it over on the back, because it was obviously it was white. I brushed it over on the back with some coffee, and it makes a really nice journal card, so you don't have to back it with anything. You could sew around it, and it's a really nice weight just as a journaling card, because sometimes the thinner ones, the 160 I was backing, and I found it quite sort of like thinner. Obviously it's quite thick card, but this is lovely. You don't have to back it, and it just makes a great card, and it doesn't make it look too flimsy as well either. So maybe we'll just have some little tuck spots in this page. That would look quite nice, wouldn't it? What have we got here? We could just have some random tuck spots. Let's just take these out. Don't want to make it too fussy, so we could have one at the bottom, one there, and maybe one at the top. Maybe we'll have this pretty one with roses on there. What would that look like? And then we could have a card in there, card in there. Oh, that would look really nice, wouldn't it? And then we could just have lots of little journaling cards. I think that's what I would do, actually. That's quite nice. So let's pop those there. Let's stick this down first. Now I'm going to just use, no, I'm going to use a little bit of the, this is the tacky glue, and this is my favourite at the moment, I think, for sticking things down. So I'm just going to go around this, randomly round at the edges here, and stick this on nicely so it sticks down. Probably be easier to use in a bigger tube for this, but we will get this out. So let's just stick this down like that. Pop this on the back, or on the page like that. I hope I'm in view properly. Take those bits out. Now again, you could probably, before you pop this on, you could probably sew around it as well, just so it looks like it's been sewn onto the page, but without having anything on the back. So I'm going to keep that on there. So that goes really well with this side. So what were we going to do? I also have some sort of like bits and pieces. Maybe we can use that to decorate afterwards. Pop a little bit along the edge. Let's see. Right, what were we going to do? We're going to put the little flowery one up there. That goes with that one. We've got that one. Which other ones do we have? We've got another little rosy one there. That one. I think that blends in too well with that, so I think we'll have this one on there. And maybe that one down there. So they don't blend in too much. Let's just ink just around the edge a little bit more. Like this. Maybe I will, if I've got any brads anywhere. I did have, let me have a look. Maybe I'll stick a little brad in each end of these, just to get a little bit of prettiness to it. Let's see if that would go on it as well. No, I don't think we need that. Maybe we will have a brad in the corners, not in the corners but just at the ends. Let's make a little hole on there. Try and poke myself in the finger. What do you think that will look like? That would look really nice, wouldn't it? Yes, I like that. Put that through there. Make sure they bend up this way. There we are. Put a little hole in there. Just need to poke a little hole because I think if you punch a hole, I think it will be a little bit too big. Just need to make sure these go through. And if it will go through, there we go. Another one here. Oh, I quite like that. It looks really nice. Open them up. I've just got these little brassy sort of colour ones. I could do with getting some more sort of different colours really. Got a few sort of like little white ones, but I got more of these. It's another two we need. Need to stock up a little bit, I think. Little hole there. Little hole there. Poke these in. Turn that round so they bend long ways like that. There we go. This way. Oh, I like that. That looks really nice. And then we can just glue that down like that. Make sure these are squashed really flat. And squash it down like that. I think I will stick it on with a little bit of 3-in-1. Nope, Fabri-Tac. Keep forgetting that I've got my Fabri-Tac in this bottle. A little bit either side. Pop that on. Up there. Put that down. Let's do the top one first. Make sure these are stuck down nicely, pushed in, a little bit on there, a little bit on there, this way round, there we are, stick that down, then we can have that one sort of off to the side a little bit. Just there. Perfect. Hold that down. Make sure they're stuck down properly. Right, I do have 3 of these somewhere, so we can pop it in there like that. I think I would probably sew around these just so that we can see them a little bit better, so they don't blend into the back too much. That looks really nice. And then I've got these ones as well, so these could go and pop it in there, so we've got some more journaling space, some little journal cards. Have I got another one of those? Don't think so, but I got some smaller ones, and these could just pop in there like that way up. I think that looks really nice, doesn't it? And maybe we could put a little bit of this on here. It goes around that way. Maybe a little bit in the middle with a little bow. Let's see if we can make some little bows with this. Let's have a look. Oh, my finger's stuck. A couple of tiny little bows. Pull it nice and tight. Pop them on the front. With or without. I quite like it without, actually. Maybe we'll have a little bit of this underneath. A little bit of grunginess. Just to pop there like that. I quite like that. Let's just cut these down. Let's make a couple more. Pop one on each. Probably then you could actually hang a little dingly dangly off it even. There we go. So they're all nice. Maybe it would be better around that way. That's a bit better, isn't it? One more. Little bow. It didn't work, did it? Let's try again. So there we are. This is just coffee dyed, coffee stained seam binding, which I think gives it such a lovely vintage look. There we go, 3 little bows. Let's have a little bit of this grungy fabric. This is what I did the other day when I coffee stained some fabric. So let's just see. Let's pop a little bit on here. Oops. Stick you down there. A little bit on there. And a little bit up here. And then we will pop a little bow on as well. On each one. Now it's looking really pretty, isn't it? Make sure you're stuck down. A little bit on here. Can come off and that can just stick down just like that. Now I think that looks really pretty. That's a real pretty little page. Now I probably would sew around some of these just so it just gives it a little bit of texture on top of that. I'm loving them. You don't have to put these embellishments in. You can pop little a little booklet or something in there as well. But I'm thinking that looks really pretty, and that's quite a simple page as well. Put a little flower or something up here, a little bit of grunginess up there. I quite like that as is. So there we go, guys. That's another page layout, which looks really pretty. And it's looking lovely. Look how thick it is now. It's got lots and lots of ideas in here, which is just perfect. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you'll give this one a go. Again, you don't have to use the same papers. It's just giving you a different idea, or coming up with some different ideas for our reference journal. So this is a really nice little page layout. Alright guys, well, take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.